yourself, right? And like our job isn't to create work. Our job is to free up our time, right? And so what are those things that you can focus on today to free up your time, right? None of them launched. Not a single one. He has the URLs, everything already done, like, and he just stuck right there and he failed to launch. And I think that a lot of you get to that point where you put in the work and then that confidence. And that's another thing that I think it takes to really be an entrepreneur, is having that confidence in yourself, having that confidence in the process, having that confidence, right? And so having that confidence just to hit play on those things because they're already done. You already put in the work, right? And I think that's a really big thing as well. But back to focus, right? Back to focus. It's really important to understand what you should be focused on. You can't just take in everything and anything that you got, because just like me and Simon were having this talk just the other day. It's like, dude, you get into something, right? And you're like, you get super excited about it. You got $67 in your bank account, whatever that may be. And so you're willing to just take on anybody and everything. And you're like, I'll take this guy. I'll take this guy. And then you look back and you're like, dude, I'm spending like fucking 18 hours a day. Yeah, I'm making 15, 20 grand a month, but I don't have any free time. I can't go and spend time with my kid. I can't go spend time with my daughter. And it's because at the time, like attracts like, you're getting your lines in the water, you're doing all that. And we talked about that on Monday, but you're getting those lines in the water and you're getting all that done, right? But at the same time, you're creating more work for yourself in so many different spaces. And exactly like I said, you're creating work for yourself, right? And like our job isn't to create work. Our job is to free up our time, right? And so what are those things that you can focus on today to free up your time, right? And sometimes that's money. Sometimes, like for me, it's never a problem for me to land as many SEO clients as I want or as many web design clients as I want or whatever. And that's easy for me because I take that money and I don't need to make a huge profit. And I was trying to teach Simon this the other day. It's like, dude, you don't have to make a killing off of this. Even if you made, 20% on a customer and you outsourced and created your own team and paid them really good money to manage everything, then you're kind of free and you're just making that in-between money, the bridge, right? I always call myself the bridge. And I always believe that you guys should be the bridge as well, right? Like use BAM Shopee, use VAs, use other members inside of here, partner with them. If you're maybe you got that sales background, right? And they have that web design ability and they have that tech side, right? Maybe you partner with one of them so that you're out there, grabbing new customers, making 20%, and you're sending it over to them for 70 or 80% or whatever that is, whatever mix you want to go there. But to me, just landing the deals and making that in-between money and paying somebody a lot of money to manage that client, keep them happy, put the stuff up and get it done, like that's worth it to me. If I'm walking away with 20%, and I understand business a little bit better than most of you, and I can tell you that most companies out there, like moving companies and freaking, stores and different, that like they're happy with seriously like a 6 to 12% profit margin. So if you can just make 20% and all you got to do is make a sale, you go through the 6 steps, you do the scope of work, you go and do the close, and then you can send that scope of work out to somebody, right, on your team, and you're paying out 70, 80%, and you're keeping 20 to 30%, and you don't have anything to worry about at that point. You know that it's going to be ranked. You know that it's going to be built. You know that everything's going to happen, and you can easily walk away with 20 to 30% profit margins. To me, that's worth it all day, right? Because now my time is spent on money-making activities. So I think that focus is really big, right? Is understanding your focus, where your focus goes, why it's going there. Is that the best course of action to reach your what you're determined about, to reach those goals, family, fitness, finance, and faith? Really understanding that, right? Because I feel like sometimes, like I said, as we get into this field and there's so much that we can do with it, I'm sure some of you, when you start learning this, right? When you start learning this, you get so inspired. You're like, holy shit, I can really go impact the world now. And you want to just help everybody. But sometimes in helping everybody before we help ourselves, before we reach our goals, it hurts, right? Because then we start a bunch of these projects and we don't get any of them completed, right?